Good morning, everyone. This is Hall of Famer, Director Marlon Green. All right, today is May 19th, 2017, and today I just want to give a leadership summary on what's going on. And I just want to start off by saying leadership is a lifestyle and not just a fad. Okay, that's what I want to say. Leadership is a lifestyle and not just a fad. Consistency, you have to be consistent. Consistency is universal harmony. Okay, and speaking from a religious point of view, I was watching Joseph Prince and he was saying God says in the book of Genesis, it is not good for man to be alone. And so you can look that up on the dictionary, or not the dictionary, but you can look that up in your biblical studies in the book of Genesis, and you can find this. And that's getting to another point. Our leaders are spiritually inept, and they don't know if they're being blessed. They can't tell from favor, God's favor, or human favoritism. Uh, and blessings comes in different forms, And ultimately, you know, you have to be responsible for you. And life is not fair. We know that. But there are more women than there are men on this planet. And we are not causing all of these problems alone. God says it is not good for a man to be alone. And if our leaders are leaving us dry and destitute to where we can't even afford wives or even girlfriends, then we don't need them, And if God gives us a promise and he put leaders in position that either don't deliver or they can't deliver, or for whatever the reason it doesn't get delivered, that's their fault, not ours. Because I'm spiritually healthy, I'm physically healthy, and I'm mentally healthy. I'm not the one who are making all of these mistakes and coming up with all of these excuses blaming other people. This Russia and Trump investigation is a bunch of BS. But you could expect a lot of this nonsense to go on because our president is not consistent with the secrets of DARP, the military industrial complex, the CIA operations, and today they just attacked pro-Syrian forces when we're not even welcome in the region. So I see the United States as the occupiers, the aggressors, and the ones that do not are supposed to be there, and they're there. So, it's going to get testy. A lot of these people are not afraid of the United States no more. And a lot of these countries have weapons of mass destruction. And they're not afraid to use it with all of this rhetoric. And the Russia-Trump investigation is just a bunch of BS. Because Bill Clinton got impeached for good reason. And this is just a political witch hunt so the Democrats can get back at Republicans after losing so miserably supporting Clinton. The Democratic Party is blaming everyone but who they need to blame, and that's themselves, because they put the wrong candidate there, and it shows. And the Democrats are not getting anything done. They're just playing this cooperative game, hoping that they will get gains. But whatever gains that they do get, I'm going to tear it down, because Maxine Waters and other black members of the Black Congressional Caucus are supposed to be helping us get reparations. But they are out help peddling a false witch hunt investigation, which shows they are totally dysfunctional. Their culture is fragmented in all kinds of ways, and they act like they don't see it. And that's why I'm here, the director of photography, because the universe has chosen me and God has allowed me to teach these things. And so either you're with it or you're not. You can make it seem like the environment does not favor me when you're spending more energy trying to make like the environment is favoring you, but it's not. The Clinton, if you wanna be fair, I don't respect the FBI. I don't respect the CIA. I don't respect the FBI because clearly they have been bought off, passing up 2 and 3 major investigations, looking over that to start a minor or false investigation based on popular opinion, not by facts. Now, if there is something to be looked at, what about the role of the FBI before the accusations came up? And how deeply involved are the people in the deep state are involved in this, and the shadow government are involved in this? And the main problem right now is the financial banking system. And a lot of the scholars say we're not going to have a systematic crash unless they want it, unless they provoke it. Because even if the stock market and the global financial markets crash, there will be chaos for a little while, but not that long, because already there are other genius people that have financial uh, systems, new financial systems already set up. They're talking about getting rid of money altogether and just do the trading system. And we cannot trust Obama. We cannot trust the Clintons. We cannot trust the Democrats because of look at what they did to Omar Gaddafi. Omar was trying to do good and they got rid of him. So now is the time for economic advancement. Children of Africa and all over the world, we must unite now, get our economics straight, and show Russia favor more than Europe and the United States, and put Asia, Russia, and Italy ahead of everyone else because they're more responsible than our world leaders. And what they're saying on a global community uh, communications, social communications, saying that Kim Jong-un or the North Korean leader is highly accomplished, he's young and he's handsome, and that's why Europe and other people wants to fight him. Not because he's done anything wrong, it's because he's totally independent, he's handsome, and he's accomplished. And that's why the United States really doesn't like him. And United States is really ran by women. They just will never admit it. And we men are really tired of getting abused for the gays. And the gays are no special than anyone else. The women are no special than anyone else. And the men are no special than everyone else. Everyone has to get in where they fit in after they learn where they are supposed to be. Because people will act like they don't like you, and then they'll come right back around and try to steal your ideas and capitalize off it. But you can tell if God favors you or you're being favored by something or someone other than who it's supposed to be. And when you put people in highly qualified positions and they don't deserve it, you're doing a dishonor and you are doing an injustice to people who have been spending all of their lives or most of their lives building up their trade skills, building up their skill sets, building up these trends, and for to have these sports players and these celebrities come and invest in the area that they are in is very unfair. And if you have a big name, you should not be competing with business in the States. Go take that big name, go to Africa, go to the Caribbean, set up these business networks, because in the end, they need our talent and creativity to keep it going. And if they're not going to play fair, then we're going to have to take some things away. And if you're mad because I'm trying to corral our women back to African American culture where they're supposed to be, and then you're acting funny because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do and you don't want to help, well, screw you too, because I'm not about to sit up there and let other people take advantage of me dating our women, and we can't even date our own women. And if God thinks that these women are going to come back to some broke ass African Americans after being bought and sold for 400 years, even he has another thought coming, because money is not going to fly out the sky and the rent still needs to be paid on time. So if my blessings come after the rent, it's not helping me if I have to sleep out in the street. I hope you understand, because a lot of women don't go through this and they get treated a lot better than men. And the women, especially the leaders in mainstream American politics and media, they won't admit this. So you have to be a better leader than they are and answer their questions before they ask them, and do tasks before they need you to be prompt or diligent with them. Already take care of that. And when you're diligent, you can see people who are slackers. And when you're diligent, you can see people who don't have the skill set. And when you're diligent, you're going to run into people who make a lot of mistakes and blame others. Keep it tight. This is the hottest and most handsome director of photography in the galaxy, Marlon Green, Pro Photography Hall of Famer 2008. Thank you.